Figure that out. You have made World Wrestling Federation history here tonight. It's the greatest moment of my life. I want to jump. I want to party. But I got to tell you like this. For the Hulk Hogan, and the Macho Man, and the Pipers, and the Stick. Now it's Ric Flair. And yo, they homage to the man. He went out there for over 60 minutes, never took it back. Took it to Hogan, took it to the Undertaker, took it to whoever got that ring. That's why he is paid by the call now. Here's the real world heavyweight champion. We're not the kind of guys to say, we told you so, but we told you so. Okay, very good.
Nah, I'm good on that, my nigga. I don't even drink no more, none of that.
Yo, we are back again with another P.U.W.F. Wrestling Talk. It is I am him, Kane the Destroyer, alongside my partner, Joe BNCO, and my boy D-Wall. What's going on, fellas? How y'all guys doing, man?
Can't call it.
Doing good.
Doing good. Man, what do y'all think about this past week of wrestling, y'all? We got a lot to cover.
It was surprising. Some of the things are surprising.
Yeah.
Surprising, yeah, it really is, man. Man, some of this stuff, you know what? Let's get straight into this, man. We're gonna start it off with Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank, y'all, from WWE. Invisible Man, do your thing. There it is. Man, y'all, we're going to start off with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Man, this match was pretty damn good, man. Pretty damn good. Man, a lot of high flying, a lot of good spots, man. All that, man. Yeah. But did y'all notice who the crowd was behind, though? L.A. Knight.
L.A. Knight, yeah.
The crowd was behind L.A. Knight, man. But beyond, after all that in that match, everybody was expecting L.A. Knight to win the Money in the Bank. But nah, it didn't happen. Why it didn't happen? I don't know. We wound up getting Damian Priest is the new Mr. Money in the Bank.
And I have something to say about that, ladies and gentlemen. Hello from all the way from Puerto Rico. Now, normally people would be like, "Oh, cool, Damian Priest won. You're Puerto Rican. He's representing your race and everything else." Fuck that shit. All right, I'm gonna say that shit right now. Guess what? It's been about a few days now. There's been no rolling tour of him going to Puerto Rico and representing that shit. No. You know why? Because they did that shit because they didn't want to give it to LA Knight. What a fucking surprise. Okay. Fuck Logan Paul because he owes 1.8 million on other things. That's a whole nother story in crypto. All right. But I just wanted LA Knight to win because you had a Daniel Bryan moment organically happen. You had something that without Vince's control, something natural is happening, and then you gave it to the Puerto Rican. Now I'm happy that he's the first ever Puerto Rican in Money in the Bank. I'm happy. I'm happy that you gave it to the first. I know you're laughing, Joe, for a reason.
He's the first Puerto Rican to actually have a championship title shot since Pedro Morales.
That's a long time.
That's right. Shout out to Brody Lee. Now, all I have to say is that I'm happy for him. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm happy for him. Not really, but I'm happy for him. He's not going to win the belt. Good for him, but, that's cool. But LA Knight for Money in the Bank 2024. And also, fuck Logan Paul. Invisible Man, out.
Well, y'all heard it first from the Invisible Man, y'all. But yes, y'all, the crowd was insanely behind LA Knight. We all wish that LA Knight got it, but hey, it's WWE, man. What you expect? What are y'all guys' thoughts?
The rumor mill, man. The rumor mill's going about LA Knight's world title push, and that Money in the Bank was not it for him. He's going to actually win the title.
Y'all heard it exclusive.
Legitimately.
That's
Supposedly he's supposed to be winning it legitimately.
Man, that's something right there, man. I don't know what to say. Hey, hopefully that they book this perfectly because they're gonna have the whole universe very, very mad, very mad.
So what are they doing? They doing a Triple H and Randy Orton feud all over again?
Is it? It sounded like it, but yeah. In the end, Priest did get the briefcase, so he got the big W. I gotta call the big W, Joe.
Yeah, he beat out LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura and Ricochet and a lot of big names that were definitely deserving of that championship, that briefcase.
Yeah, I'm just glad. It could have been worse. I'm glad Logan Paul didn't get it.
That's why I wanted to win it, just to piss people off.
Man, oh boy, it would have been. Oh, could you imagine how Twitter would have been?
I'm telling you right now, I just wanted Logan Paul to win it, so everybody would have lost their fucking shit.
Man, did y'all see the flip Ricochet did with Logan Paul outside the ring?
They're having a match on Raw actually next week.
That was dope. That's probably like the dopest part.
Man,
Logan Paul versus Ricochet is going to be 1-on-1 next week on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. But we got to move on though. Now let's get into the women's tag team championship match.
We're getting into this. Well,
no, it's more of an in and out thing.
Okay, let's fast forward to the end.
All right, in and out. Okay, we're doing an in and out, y'all. Because nobody really cares. I don't care about this match. Okay.
The best part.
Okay. Yeah, the winner. We got some new tag champs, y'all, which was Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
But they never lost their belt in the first place.
Yes. But what happened after that, though?
What do you mean after that? What happened before they won?
Oh yeah.
Ronda tagged herself in. Ronda tagged herself in on Shayna, and Shayna didn't take too kindly to it and choked that bitch out. Choked her out.
Like she owed her money.
And that's how Liv and Raquel got the W.
That whole title scene didn't make no sense, no picture. They shouldn't even want to tag titles if they was gonna do it like this.
Yeah, you're right. They probably shouldn't. Man. but hey, we got some new tag champs out of it, so that's cool. In and out. Moving on. That's crazy.
In, out,
okay.
gone.
In, out, gone. Okay. Now we also have the Intercontinental Championship match, which was Matt Riddle versus Gunther. It was okay for what it was. Well, it could have been better. It kind of left more to desire.
Yeah.
It kind of left a bad little taste in my mouth a little bit. But I guess they did that for what happened after y'all Gunther won, y'all. So
that was trash.
That was trash.
Why you try to sugarcoat that shit?
Yeah. Okay.
Why we covering that shit?
No, Joe. I ain't gonna lie to you, Joe. It's not trash, Joe. Joe, it's not trash. It's just garbage. Okay, it's just garbage. That's all.
It's worse than a pockets match. Come on, get out of here. That match was fucking trash.
Yeah, garbage. But at the end of that match, though, was a good setup for another Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre came back out, y'all. He'd been gone for a while. He came back, and he roughed up Gunther. And he
Drew McIntyre. I was happy when he was gone.
Yeah,
I like Drew McIntyre. I would like Drew McIntyre once they get that swish out of his song. That swing.
I like Drew McIntyre if he goes back to Impact, gets the fuck out of WWE because he's boring as shit.
Man, what? Okay. Okay, y'all. So Gunther won. They set it up. They set it up for another feud between Drew McIntyre and Gunther once again. So I don't know how I feel about that. But
I hope
moving on.
Gunther breaks his leg and chokes the shit out of him.
Not the breaking of the leg.
I want to see him break his leg and then choke him out.
Oh man! Oh, you're rough, man. Okay. Now we also got the very next match was Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. Hold up. Let me rephrase that. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I had to rephrase it. That match.
Right.
That match, I didn't give a damn about it at all. I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. I didn't give a damn about that match at all. That match was just.
I was hoping Brock would have came out and interfered in the match or something.
It was filler.
Yeah, more of a filler. More of a filler. But we also moving on past. Damn, I'm gonna move past that quick too. Hey, but in the end, I'm gonna say like in the end, Cody Rhodes did take the win over Mysterio.
That was a medium W because that was a medium-sized match.
That was a mid-size match. That was
you giving him a medium? I wouldn't even give him a anything W for that. I'd be like, that was like a training session.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's jump past that too, man. That sucks. We did have a return of Mr. You Can't See Me, Mr. John Cena return.
Another guy that could stay the fuck away.
Oh man, that one was crazy. That was crazy. And by John Cena, he came out, talked a little bit, talking about this and talking about that. Then we had Grayson Waller. Was it Grayson Waller? Yeah, Grayson Waller came out and talked a little shit to him, and these guys got a little physical right quick, and Grayson Waller got the attitude adjustment to his ass. This is something else I didn't care to see either. I didn't care to see that. Yeah.
More card fillers.
Okay. Let's jump into the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Now this was good.
Yeah, this was decent. This was real decent. Boy,
I'm gonna be honest. I think this match was actually better than the men's.
Yeah. I like how Vega delivered that code red, bro.
Oh yeah,
boy.
Oh, yeah. Off the top onto the other ladder. I was like,
man, and then I guess Bailey and Io Sky kind of testing their loyalty towards each other in that match. Bailey did do some bullshit.
Yeah, and then Io did some bullshit right back.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, she handcuffed the mugs, man. If I'm not mistaken, she handcuffed Becky Lynch and Bailey together. That was pretty funny. It was more like a get back. That was more of a get back, bro. But in the end, we did get a winner, y'all.
Yeah.
Io Sky, the new Miss Money in the Bank,
the Genius of the Sky,
which was pretty. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I like that. I like that, man. That was a good match.
She deserves it.
Yeah. She deserves something for real. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna move on to the World Heavyweight Championship match, which consists of Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor. Now this match here, bro, I liked this match. I like this was a good match right here, bro. And then you can look when Finn came out, you can look in his eyes, bro, and tell he was damn near on demon time. He was on demon level.
I liked everything about this match except for the way that the outcome of the match.
Yeah.
It would have been a perfect way for Balor to win the championship and have Damian Priest screw Balor and take the title with the Money in the Bank.
Man, perfect
timing. And Balor gets screwed again and goes into fucking demon mode.
That's been perfect time. That's what I thought that was gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie, that's what I thought that was gonna happen, bro.
And
That's what I thought too.
he still haven't even got a title shot for it. He never lost a title.
Ain't there something? Ain't there something? That's crazy. But in the end, y'all, due to Damian Priest distracting Finn Balor, Rollins took advantage of it and went up scoring the W. Which I kind of thought I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I didn't think that was the reason why Priest got the Money in the Bank a briefcase, because I thought he was gonna cash in. I thought whoever, I didn't know who's gonna win between Rollins or Balor, but I was saying, like, if Balor do win, I want to see Balor cash in on him.
I figured Balor was going to win the title, and as soon as he won the belt, Priest was going to fucking blind him from behind, drop him with the briefcase or drop him with a kick to the back of the head, and then fucking cash the briefcase in and take the belt.
Bow. Problem solved.
Yep.
Now, whatever they gonna do, they gonna drag this shit out. Huh?
And Judgment Day goes bye-bye.
Man. What if they? I also been hearing some stuff about Judgment Day too. I've been hearing somebody gonna leave, but they're gonna replace with somebody else though.
Probably Finn.
Yeah, I think I think they were talking about. Oh, but I think this might be just speculation though. They were talking about somebody's gonna leave. It was gonna be between Finn and Priest, but one of them gonna leave, and then they were gonna replace them with somebody else. Guess who they was hinting at?
Who?
Thick boy. Brunson Reed. That's what they were hinting at, bro. I don't know how true that shit is, but
I heard it was JD McDonald.
Huh?
I heard it was JD McDonald.
I heard that too. I heard that too. So, but I heard with him. I heard he could be just joining. I didn't hear he was replacing it, but I just heard he could have been joining. Which I wouldn't have been too fucked up about that either.
I think they go jump Damian Priest out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Braun Breaker is going to be making his main roster debut soon.
Look like he is though, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
I think
okay, check this out. Okay. We know. Huh?
Main event?
Yeah, we go. Oh shit. Okay, y'all. It's time for the main event.
Mark Henry has spoken, y'all.
Motherfucker. Okay. Now this match right here, y'all. This is the match I was really more interested in seeing.
I think everybody was more interested in this match.
More interested in seeing. I think everybody was. This is the Bloodline Civil War. The Usos versus Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns, man.
Bro, did you hear the fucking crowd when the Usos came out? Did you hear that fucking crowd behind them so hard? Everybody holding the ones up and shit. Everybody was screaming and hollering. I was like, wow.
Instant baby faces.
London wasn't playing, boy.
They wasn't. Bro, now this match here, y'all, I love this one. I ain't gonna lie. I loved it.
Hey, did you get out of your seat? Did you get out of your seat when Jey Uso kicked out of the spear?
Yes. I stood up. I was like, dude.
I saw him at the last second kick that shoulder, and I was like, oh. What? Roman's face said it all. He was just like,
boy,
what do I got to do?
What I got to do? Bro, that was great, bro. That was so freaking great. That was great. The match was good, though, bro. It was the match was damn good. I enjoyed that match, bro. And bro, it was good.
It definitely gets a good for a tag match,
Do.
and for Roman and Solo not being a normal tag team. That match
Yeah,
was really good.
but
The way
you know, all that emotion in the match.
You see the
the way
look
they
on Solo's face too.
D Wop, what'd you say, D Wop?
my fault. I said the way they wrestled made it look like when they first started doing that Uso penitentiary, they was ruthless running through everybody. That's what they
Word,
wrestled.
word. That's real. When they first stopped wearing all the tribal paint and stuff like that and came out in them hoodies.
They should have always been like that.
When they weren't fucking around.
Yeah.
When they got off their New Day shit.
Yeah, that was a very intense rivalry, though, man. Between New Day and the Usos, that was actually a decent rivalry. I like that rivalry.
Well, tomorrow we'll find out the real deal.
The real deal, Holyfield.
Tomorrow's the tribal court.
Yes, bro, that's gonna be interesting right there too as well. Okay, and this match, y'all. This match was a very, very good. It's one of my top matches, bro. It's one of my top matches. This was a very good match, and the winners are the Usos. Put your ones up.
Hey. Exactly how I said it was going to end. Exactly how I said it was going to end. Jey Uso pins Roman Reigns for the first time in over 3 years.
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Jey actually give Roman his first loss like back in the Shield days? Not first loss, his first pin.
Yes, that was about like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say before Kane continues, the added bonus was Michael Cole in the background. He jumped up like he just won Christmas. And he's like, "Oh my God, miracles can happen!" I can't do a Michael Cole because then I would lose my larynx. But before we continue, I'm out of here. D-Walk, what was your thoughts on the match? The tag team winning against Sikoa and Reigns, and the fact that Reigns has not been pinned in 3 fucking years. Fucking Vince.
Finally, about time. I love how they did the Usos. They made the Usos look strong.
The man looked real strong, didn't it?
Yeah.
Man, that was a phenomenal ass match, bro. Overall, though, what did y'all give that pay-per-view overall, man? 1 to 5.
3.5.
3.5. D-Walk?
I had 3.5.
Okay. Any final thoughts on any match that we talked about? Any match, anything? Any final thoughts?
No.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, that will conclude our wrestling talk. The Money in the Bank. Okay. That will include it. Who got next? D-Walk, you got next?
What am I? Yeah, I got next. NXT a little bit, you know.
Call it out. Tell Invisible that. Well, there you go.
Oh, there you go. All right. First match, we got Blair Davenport versus Roxanne Perez. What y'all think about that?
Tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, it started off a back and forth and everything, you know. Blair Davenport got the upper hand. She did a weird, weak ass Falcon Arrow. Roxanne out. He gave her 2 mean ass. She held both her hands and gave her 2 mean ass knees for the win.
Davenport beat her.
Davenport won.
Yeah, but the match still kind of felt like it was more one-sided.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, go ahead. It's all you. This your topic. Go ahead, man.
Mustafa Ali versus Tyler Bates. I'm so tired of seeing Mustafa Ali.
He's still wrestling. They actually got him at a catering.
They got him at a catering, bro.
Man, they had him do everything, but nice little back and forth. Mustafa Ali pull out the win off a lit sheet.
Yeah. Hey, didn't Ali declare he wanted a shot at Wesley?
Yeah, that's what he been trying to do. He been sneaky at it though.
What? Man, I thought that they been almost give up on Ali by now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was all right. And
Okay,
then
okay. So what was the results of the match though?
the results was Mustafa Ali win by his splash.
Oh yeah, pinfall. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. You know what? That was one of the matches that I don't think nobody really cared for, but it was good for what it was.
Yeah.
It was good for what it was. All right, what you got next, man?
Then we got a Barry Corbin segment. His segment was, his segment was he threw everything past 10th away, and he said he coming back as something different. And then it changed. But I see potential in Barry Corbin in NXT.
NXT. He
Yeah.
probably can't. He probably can relive his old NXT days.
Yeah.
So do you think he might try to do the Lone Wolf or modified version of the Lone Wolf thing again?
I hope he come. I hope he stay. I hope he go back to the Lone Wolf. I'm hoping they don't mess him up by having him come out in a mask or whatever, something
Yeah,
weird.
I actually like Baron Corbin with doing the Lone Wolf thing, man.
And did he ever win the NXT title?
Uh uh uh. I don't think he won anything in NXT. I might be wrong. I don't think I can't remember.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
it's
believe
his
so.
time. I think it's his time right now.
I sadly remember. And he won nothing. The only thing he did was piss off the people in NXT and got a rolling. What was that? I just saw Chad Gable's chaos effect. The one thing that got him famous was when Chad Gable gave him a chaos effect in the corner, and the feud against Samoa Joe. That if you remember, he was going after Samoa Joe, and he did the nice little perfect 360 sit down into the clutch and night. That
Night
was
night.
the history of Baron Coburn. Bye bye.
All right, man. What you got next, man?
Then I got Eddie Thorpe versus Damian Kemp. You remember they did that? Used to do that after night fighting thing. They took all the ropes down and
Oh,
everything.
Underground.
Underground. They brought that back.
Yeah, they were talking about that NXT. They have an NXT Underground.
Yeah, they should have left that underground back where they should have not brought it back up.
Should have left that shit. Should have left that shit where the brawl for all was left.
Yeah,
So the match wasn't decent though, man.
yeah. Let me say I went and made a sandwich and came back.
Oh no, not to make another sandwich.
Came back. Eddie
This
Thorpe,
man,
Eddie Thorpe is the match. Chad Gable could go and congratulate him and everything. A couple of months later, start coming in there. Chad Gable fucking him up, throwing him like an old slash Kurt Angle.
man, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent, but
The end was decent. Chad man just Gable Stevenson wrestling, showing he wrestling. That was pretty cool.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, what you think?
man. Be honest. The match was. I mean, it was more like a little like a brawl instead of a match.
Yeah,
So you couldn't just say it was just a match. And if I am mistaken, then he won off a technical knockout.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
had him in Hell's Gate, elbow him in the head at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how I feel about that because I don't know how I feel about the underground thing. You know, I liked it a little bit at first, but then it was seen more of a just something just thrown together to show off people that they ain't using.
They should have left that back in storage.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you what, it sounds like that match. That sounds like that match would be a good spot to go to Pornhub because you'd have a better fucking storyline.
so they fucking
At
up the
least
story.
it'd give you somewhat of a story.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to hit that like, that follow, and to remind myself that this is Joe's channel, and the views and discretion to what he says is all totally up to him. Back to you, Joe.
Thank you, Invisible Man.
Yeah, when the ropes removed and the lights were lowered and
Yeah,
all that shit.
yeah, they did all that weird shit. It had like people want a ring, shit like that.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. Okay. Okay. What else you got, man?
Got the Creed brothers versus Schism.
Mm, mm,
Wasn't this a loser leaves NXT match?
yes. Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a pretty decent match though. It was decent. Like it wouldn't suck, but it was.
It's a decent match, but the match, not from two of my favorite NXT characters, or stables or whatever you want to call them. Now the Creed brothers, they really decent though. They remind me of someone. Well, they real decent though. I kind of look like the Creed brothers.
Hey,
Go ahead.
This what I didn't agree on. The two knee shots made him his knee hurt through the whole match.
Yeah, whole freaking match, dude.
Creed Brothers should remind you of somebody because they're kind of copying what's it called, the world's greatest tag team.
Is that who I was thinking about?
Which was copied by Jason Jordan and Chad Gable.
I guess third time's a charm, huh?
I guess so.
Hey, did y'all see Crime Time 5.0 coming to wrestle for tag team next week?
You said
Was
who?
it Hit Row?
Crime Time 5.0.
Is it Hit Row?
Is it Crime Time 5.0? Not the 5.0. Crime Time.
We'll call them Crime Time negative 2.0 because they ain't even worth a full positive. They ain't negative.
Dude called them a fucking nickel bag. 5.0.
Horrible.
Bro, 5.0. Oh man. You know what?
Might as well just give them Crime Time's music and have them come out to that.
Hey, hold on. So who won? Who won that match though? The match between Schism and DYD, whatever, and the Creed brothers.
Schism win, but it was an interference by somebody in the match that headbutted the Creed brother that knocked him out.
I wonder who that person is.
Oh no.
That's gonna be interesting.
Joe?
Remember Mustafa Ali? He does a lot of that shit.
I don't know. I was trying to check out the pose. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't think of who it might be though.
How many groups he got kicked out of? Mustafa Ali?
Mustafa Ali? I don't know, like 6. I don't know. He likes wearing masks and running in with hoodies and hitting people and shit from behind. So I mean, he likes to do hit and runs.
How you get beat up your own group that you started?
Ask Edge.
Bro, I don't know, bro. That was kind of crazy right there, man. Hey,
I think Mustafa Ali was doing janitorial work, bro.
Hey, yeah, look, how many groups was Edge kicked out of that he started?
A lot. Okay, a lot. No, but I did thought Mustafa Ali was doing janitorial work. I didn't even know he still wrestled.
Okay. What else you got, man? You got anything else?
I got the man. Hey, hit me with that main event for me.
It's time for the main event. I thought
We
that
got
was the main event.
we got Braun Breaker coming out saying he the big dog. Ivan Dragunov pop up. They get the thumping and they end the show. That
So what was the point of that?
I don't know. I guess the waste airtime.
Wasting time. I
Didn't they
guess he's
have?
gonna have one more feud before he leave. I guess.
Yeah, didn't they have Braun Breaker like in Shawn Michaels' office and like leaving all pissed off during the show?
Yeah, you can't tell me what to do.
I don't
Boy,
understand this feud they having with Ivan Dragunov though. I don't understand that.
Why don't they just
yeah.
have Braun just beat the shit out of Shawn Michaels?
Hey.
Drop his old ass.
That's something. He might still got one or two more kicks left.
Oh yeah, right.
If he kick, he might split his pants though. But
His kicks are like his hairline; they're receding.
I'll never see him. It ain't sweet chin music no more.
It's more like
He ain't the heartbreak. He ain't the heartbreak kid no more. He's the heartbreak geriatric.
he's the fucking janitor. You look like a janitor now, bro. Anyway, I digress.
All right, so what we got next?
That is it. That is done for NXT.
Okay. It's on you, Joe.
Rampage.
Let's get into it.
Rampage, Dynamite. All right, Invisible Man, Rampage. Now we're going to go ahead and start off with Rampage since it happened before Dynamite.
Yeah.
We got started with Rampage. We had the ROH World Heavyweight Championship match on Rampage. Blackpool Combat Club's Claudio Castagnoli versus Commander. Now, this match was pretty good. I really didn't think it was going to be as good as it was, but Commander has some nice spots in that match. He did do the handstand in the corner. Claudio ran in, got kicked into a head scissors.
Yeah,
was pretty good. But Claudio, we all know Claudio. Claudio is very violent, very vicious, and he is
It seemed like he fit well with the club.
He
the Blackpool
does.
Club.
He does. So he flung Commander around with a giant swing. Commander rolled free from a Ricola bomb. Commander attempted a top rope attempted a tope suicida. Claudio caught him. Commander hit Claudio with the knee strike to escape the champion's grasp. Commander took Claudio down with an arm drag off the turnbuckle to the arena floor. Claudio charged Commander and rocketed him with a boot, sending Commander turnbuckling over the guardrail. Claudio hoisted Commander and threw him at the ropes. Claudio planted Commander with a DDT for a near fall. Commander countered a back suplex off of the ropes by transitioning into a cross body onto Claudio. Claudio then slammed Commander and then connected with a leg drop for a near fall. Commander reversed a power bomb off the ropes with a Hurricane Rana to Claudio. Top rope. Commander has been on a 4-match winning streak to lead him to this match in Ring of Honor. If he makes it, this will be 5. He'll become the new champion, said Shivani.
Yeah.
Commander jumped off the ring post, flipped onto Claudio. Commander dodged a boot from Claudio, hanged Claudio up on the ring barricade. Commander walked the barricade, flashed onto Claudio with a shooting star press. Off the ring barricade.
Damn.
While he was hanging upside down.
Bro, that was good.
Dude, the fans were all behind it, saying this is awesome, chanting this is awesome.
Of course.
Commander scored a near fall after the Hurricane Rana. Claudio blasted Commander with the European uppercut. Claudio nearly decapitated Commander with a short arm clothesline. Commander stayed down though. Commander DDT'd Claudio, but Claudio kicked out of a 2 count. Commander nailed Claudio with the Phoenix Splash after a double jump. Commander jumped off the ropes, but Claudio had it scouted and clobbered Commander with a European uppercut out of the sky. That knocked him out and down.
It was over with.
The referee stopped the match.
It was over with. Knocked his head off his shoulder.
He knocked him out with that shit. The referee stopped the match.
Damn.
Claudio. Your winner by technicality, I guess. Referee stoppage. Claudio, still champion.
Yeah, man. That dude knocked his head off, boy.
Yeah, he fucking hit the shit out of him. That match was real good.
Yeah, that was a real decent match, bro.
Rampage?
I watched that one.
Dude, that was a Rampage match. I was like, damn, this is like pay-per-view quality. What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
you know how that stuff go, man.
And then we also had Sean Spears versus The Blade with Butcher in his corner, which both men are from Canada.
Yes.
Where the pay-per-view took place. The pay-per-view, the event, Rampage. Match was good. We're just going to go past it a little bit. I don't know.
You don't know how you feel about it?
It was okay. It was a good match. I like Sean Spears, so I feel like they're trying to rebuild his character.
Yeah.
He's back to the perfect 10 again.
Yeah. The Butcher interfered in the match though too, then.
Well, of course he did. You already knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Butcher and Blade are known for that shit.
Boy.
But he clotheslined the fucking shit out of Sean Spears when the ref's back was turned.
Hey, what goes around comes around like a hula hoop.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Spears scores the pinfall after hitting the C4 on the Blade in the center of the ring.
but I did like he had his little the old interest thing going on with the spotlight and the chair and stuff like that.
And then throwing the 10s.
Yeah,
he came out throwing 10s. I was like, oh, he's back to this again.
Perfect 10.
I mean, the fans are digging it. They're hollering 10 and they're putting their fingers up. So I was like, okay.
Oh, it's on now.
It's a big. It's a way bigger person than WWE.
It is. So then we had another match, which I was actually looking forward to for some reason. I don't know why I was, which was Johnny TV and QT Marshall of QTV versus the Hardy Party, Matt Hardy and Brother Zay, with Ethan Page in their corner.
Brother Zay.
Mr. Sex Moan.
Yes. Bro.
We gotta do something with that.
Sex Moan Zay.
Bro.
The nickname's going to be Pornhub.
Yeah. What else you got, man?
Harley Cameron sung QTV's entrance as they walked out to the ring. And then we had the match after that little debacle thing. They kind of had their entrance kind of reminded me a little bit of Johnny Nitro and Joey Mercury, the M.IT.B. entrance, because they had the carpet and they had like just the lights, and it kind of reminded me of that.
Damn, that way back in the day.
Mm-hmm. So the match was very good. There was a lot of exchanges. A lot of high spots. And a very surprising ending.
Very surprising.
Good surprise or bad surprise?
QT Marshall actually won a match, so I'm surprised.
But didn't Johnny win the match though for them?
He did, but having QT Marshall at all with a W after his name is just weird.
It is kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't care if you put MJF with him. It's still going to be like QT Marshall gets a W. Like what?
I'm not big on QT, bro.
I thought he's gonna be the Brooklyn Brawler, man. I thought he's gonna be
the new Brooklyn Brawler.
Bro. I don't know what the fuck QT doing, but I mean, Johnny TV is the one that's going to steal the show.
Yeah.
Somebody giving somebody hands out in the back office.
Ethan Page jumped in the ring after the match to prevent QT and Johnny from doing any more damage to Matt Hardy. Page clocked QT, but then Johnny TV knocked Page off his feet with a kick. And then the Acclaims, Anthony Bones and Daddy F sprinted to the ring to even up the odds as QTV scurried away.
He said he scurried.
Scurried.
Bro, okay.
So it was a decent match. I like how they're doing a little build up with the Acclaimed. So we're probably gonna have a 6-man tag soon with Johnny TV, QT Marshall, and like probably the other guy.
I can't remember none of them name, bro.
The scrawny guy that's in the QTV.
Yeah. What else you got, man?
Like to put powerhouse ops. All right, main event time.
It's time for the main event.
Okay, now let's do it. Hikaru Shida versus Taya Valkyrie. I don't know how the hell they started this show off with an ROH Heavyweight Championship match to end it with a women's match with no title on line. How the fuck did you decide this is a main event?
Big question. Good question.
I mean, both good wrestlers. I'm not against Taya Valkyrie or Shida. I think they're both good. I just don't feel like it's the main event.
No.
I mean, it probably would have been a good opener, though.
Would have been a better opener and have Claudio and Commander ending the show.
Yeah.
They should have just rotated the two matches.
Yeah.
So anyway, the match was okay. For a women's match, you know I'm not all about the women's matches. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. This one was pretty decent. Good exchange between Shida and Taya Valkyrie. And in the end, who do you think won?
Shida.
That's who won. With a roll-up.
With a freaking roll-up. Boy, that is hilarious to me, man. With a freaking roll-up.
Reversed the road to Valhalla with a roll-up and pinned Taya. Taya Valkyrie is on a losing streak. She is not winning matches anymore. And that is how we conclude Rampage. Now let's get to Mr. Dynamite. Hold on while I get my notes. Get my notes. Notes.
That's cool.
Well,
Hey, y'all notice that?
right, start the show. Darby Allin had words with Keith Lee backstage. Darby Allin was talking to him about teaming with Swerve because they're putting Keith Lee and Swerve back together as the blind tag So that's going to be interesting.
Seems more forced.
So, blind tag eliminator tournament quarterfinal match. Limitless Keith Lee and the Mogul Embassy Swerve Strickland versus Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin.
Pockets. Pockets.
Fucking pockets and emo kid.
Carry on.
Both their parents hated them.
Hey, don't get put in time out.
Don't get put in time out. Buster, don't get put in time out. Right?
What invisible man there? You gonna put him in time out.
Invisible man gonna put him in time out. Like, all right, Joe. What you got, Joe?
And you're winning. The emo kid in pockets.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Orange Cassidy.
And then after Keith Lee loses, he gives a fist bump to Orange Cassidy and Darby.
Oh man, that is so weird.
Hey, but can I say something? Can I say my Swerve was an asshole? He should have started pressed on Keith Lee and smile like. Just asshole. He should kick him in the face and smile like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, he did. Hey, for real, man. I mean, it was an all right match though, man.
Tony Schiavone was backstage trying to get an interview with the Jungle Boy Jack Perry as Perry's chauffeur SUV pulled up into the arena. Jack Perry says, "Last week was ridiculous. I'm not some thug from New York. Hook, if you want to handle this, we're going to do it in the ring like professionals, and that's why I'm going to Tony Khan's office to demand an FTW title match." Hook charged at Jack Perry, clubbing him with lefts and rights. Jungle Boy Jack Perry jumped into the SUV and told the driver to go.
Get on down.
Hook gonna whoop that boy's ass.
Yeah, he gonna put some hands and feet on him.
Hook a killer and Jack Perry a joke. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, boy.
He gonna be him like he owe him money.
He gonna whoop his ass like he owe him for $5 back in the third grade.
Hey, he gonna beat the coins out of my man like on Sunday.
He gonna beat the rings out of him.
Bro, I see how that match is gonna go. What's gonna happen is Hook's gonna be so pissed off that he's gonna put him in the fucking choke in the Tasmission type shit, and then fucking or red rum as he calls it. He's gonna put him in the red rum, and he's gonna win, and the referee is gonna ring the bell, and he's not gonna let go, and the ref's gonna reverse the decision and give it to Jack Perry.
Yeah, that sound about right there, man. Yeah,
that way Jack Perry wins. Hook keeps the title, and Hook keeps the title. Jack Perry wins, and everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy.
But it would give Hook his first. It would give Hook his first loss.
Yeah,
but I don't know if they're going to do that or not.
Hey, but they can do the first loss, but he haven't took a pin.
Yeah.
No, or he hasn't been pinned or submitted. No.
Or submitted. So he can get a loss, but didn't all they do say never been pinned, never been submitted.
Technicality. It could be a technicality.
Yeah.
I can't see him losing to Jungle Boy. He got to lose to somebody like Chris Jericho or somebody like that out of that bloom.
He ain't gonna lose to anybody like that. I'm telling you, he's not gonna lose for a while. It's gonna be a long time.
He should be winning.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing though. Unlike Jade Cargill, he's actually talented.
Yeah.
Trios match. The Acclaimed, Max Caster, Anthony Bones, and Daddy Ass versus The Blade and Bollywood Boys, Garv and Harv.
Oh Lord.
Moving right along.
I was hoping you said that. Oh man.
If y'all don't know who the fuck won this match, I mean, do you watch wrestling? The Acclaimed. The Acclaimed.
Yeah, if the Acclaim would have lost to them guys, bro, it might
To
go
the
ahead and make
Bollywood
good.
Boys and the Blade? Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that.
QTV did come out and hyped up a thing. So we are going to see QTV versus the Acclaim, I believe, next week or on Rampage. I can't remember.
That's gonna be
I think they
interesting.
said next week. Clips aired from earlier today of Eddie Kingston defeating Kenta for the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship in Tokyo. So Eddie Kingston is the new New Japan Strong Openweight Champion.
That's cool.
Thank you for talking about that, Joe. I actually wanted to spread some info on that. He made an interview after that match and says that he's not going to be in before Dishonor because he's in the G1 tournament. And since he respects that tournament more than ROH, that's the reason he's not going to be in July 21st for before Dishonor, which I respect that. He's like, the G1's more important to me, and I'm the champion right now. So you know what, Claudio, I'll deal with you later, which I respect that, and I want to see that match later on. He's building it up slowly.
Word.
Eddie Kingston did say it was a dream that he achieved this championship. We also had a little video package, a Nick Wayne hype package that aired.
Art.
Nick Wayne hype package.
Hype him up then.
I did my brother up. Man, Blackpool Combat Club's John Moxley had a message for Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston and I are the exact same people we were when I met him in 2009. Well, over a decade. The ups and downs, the good times, the bad, we both made it out. What's there to complain about? Dude, you know what really pisses me off? How much time you spent complaining about the young kids, the new generation, and how they have no respect, how they have no work ethic. We spent time building the next generation. I had a dream of this Eddie Kingston that finally embraces the future and became what he could be. But that ain't reality. Eddie, answer your phone.
For real, man.
Renee Paquette and RJ City were backstage with Matt Hardy to see who his team partner would be in the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament.
Talk to him, Joe.
So RJ City said, "It's Jeff." Matt Hardy responded, "Jeff? My brother Jeff?" RJ City, "Jeff Jarrett." Matt Hardy, "I hate Jeff Jarrett."
Yeah,
the Ocho Chris Jericho made his way to the ring. The Ocho is talking.
Chris Jericho.
Jericho talking about how it's bittersweet here for me over the last few months. I've had a lot of big losses to my name and things haven't gone the way I've wanted them to. So maybe it's time to reevaluate things and make a couple changes. This is the perfect place for me to be reinvigorated. Alberta is where I started my pro wrestling career. I had my first match just an hour from here. So I got here a couple days early. I remembered what it was like when I first started wrestling. The passion, when wrestling was everything to me, and it reminded me that wrestling still is everything to me. So yeah, Alberta is now the place where where I feel resurrected. It's time to become a better Chris Jericho, maybe even better, become the best version of Chris Jericho ever. Jericho was interrupted by Don Callis. Callis walks to the ring with a microphone. Callis, I think Chris, what I'm hearing is that you need a change. And it was 6 years ago today, July the 5th, 2017, that I called you from a hotel in Tokyo. And I called and asked, how would you like to main event in the Tokyo Dome with Kenny Omega? And buddy, in our 34 years of friendship, you even surprised me because you said, oh, yeah. And that match, we changed the course of pro wrestling history. Without that match, none of these people are here. Without that match, I don't think Chris Jericho is here right now without my idea. Jericho says, sorry, it's kind of hard for me to hear what you're saying with all these boos tonight. But Don, I can say that the thing you said about it was 8 years ago in 2015 when you were in the middle of your very successful international business career, but I knew deep down inside you were miserable. You wanted to be back in the pro wrestling business. I helped you get back in the pro wrestling business. I helped you get into AEW, and now look at you. You're bigger and more powerful than you've ever been in pro wrestling. So if it wasn't for me, you might not even be here. Cal says, Chris, as with most things in our 34-year friendship, you and I are in agreement. I agree that when Don Callis and Chris Jericho get together, we make history. But as you know, I was recently betrayed by a coward, Kenny Omega. So I've had to build a new family because Kenny destroyed my family. And my new family is going to be built on trust. When I think of trust, I think of the greatest of all time. I think of the man who beat Kenny Omega right here in All Elite Wrestling. When I think of trust, I think of my best friend of 34 years. I think of Chris Jericho. So if you're ready to change history one more time, that I am here to formally ask you one question. Will you join the Don Callis family? Jericho, you're seriously asking me to join the Don Callis family. You're asking me to join your faction. Chris Jericho doesn't join factions. Chris Jericho creates them. So if you're serious asking me to join up with you, my answer is maybe. Chris Jericho walked out of the ring and Don Callis smiled. That ended the segment. It was a good segment.
Yeah.
Renee Paquette was backstage getting a medical update on Roderick Strong. Doc Sampson says Strong was making progress from last week, but they were taking precautions. Strong is in a neck brace, feels amazing. Adam Cole walking to the locker room. How you feeling? Strong said he feels great. Says he has all the time in the world. What's the deal with you and MJF? Don't worry about me. I'm worried about you. Basically, friend shit, back and forth. Line Eliminator Tag Team Tournament quarterfinal match, which pitted MJF and Adam Cole versus the Butcher and Daddy Magic, Matt Menard. Seriously, you put the Butcher and Daddy Magic together? The fuck. And then they go and they put him against Adam Cole and MJF.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, MJF makes you look so good though. He make you look. He got a passion for it.
Yeah, well, it is a blind eliminator though, man.
With Adam Cole, that's crazy.
I mean, would you expect Adam Cole and MJF?
They fit good together.
They're good, but it's just one of those things. Like it's just funny.
Yeah.
You know, Adam Cole was eyeing the AEW championship though.
Yeah, I mean, I could see Adam Cole as AEW champion.
Yeah. Well, nearly. Oh man, he got racing. What else happened though?
MJF and Adam Cole won that match. Then they had a little bit of a segment at the end with a cake.
Yeah, wasn't the Adam Cole birthday?
It was, and MJF he said cut the music, and he had a question talking about we got any devil worshippers in the house tonight.
Yeah, I seen that shit, bro. But if you notice, I'm gonna cut y'all. But you notice how MJF was acting though the whole time. It was like it was a different side of MJF, man.
It was. He was very happy.
But he's still an asshole.
Yeah, he's still an asshole. But it was like a different
really
side.
happy. He looks like he's very happy being with Adam Cole.
Yeah.
But
it did. Go ahead.
Here comes the asshole. So he pretty much, they sung happy birthday, had the cake. And he's like, today's about you. We're here to celebrate you. Singing happy birthday to Adam Cole. So, and then the cake. So MJF went to shove Cole's face into the cake. Cole turned around and thwarted MJF. Cole pushed MJF's face into the cake. Cole says, "Good cake, Max. Listen to me. It was really nice of you to do all this for me for my birthday, Max. Thank you, my friend." As MJF has cake all over his face.
MJF took a bite of some of his cake too, out of hand.
MJF ate some crow.
Yeah, he did. That was a good segment though, man.
Yep, and then he got Chris Jericho confronted by Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara backstage after the whole Don Callis thing. And it said he pretty much Chris Jericho said this is perfect. The perfect opportunity to prove what I'm saying. Show me who can be the leader here. Like I said, you can't be with me forever. And Garcia looked at Sammy and said, let's finish what we started.
Okay.
Interesting.
Moving along to the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament quarters final women's match.
There we go.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus the Outcast Ruby Soho with AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm and Saraya at ringside.
This right here, boy. This one right here, boy.
We're back to Britt and Ruby again.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you think won it?
Soho.
I wanted to win it.
Bro, I don't know how I feel about that one, bro.
Bro, they fucking screwed Britt Baker out of this tournament.
They did.
So Ruby Soho steals the victory.
Literally.
With the help of two other people. So it took three people to beat Britt Baker.
Yeah.
And then after she won it, Sky Blue was standing on the ramp and had a face-off with Ruby Soho.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's her next opponent.
Uh-oh.
Sky Blue got to put that bitch out.
Boy, what you said, boy, that was
Sky Blue for the finals. Need to have Sky Blue in the final.
Where, hey, I wouldn't mind seeing it because I'm looking forward to that little match right there too, though.
Yeah.
All right, main event. Kenny Omega. I wasn't going to make you do it a fourth time, man.
We're gonna maybe
Kenny
do it. Okay.
Omega Kenny Omega versus Wheeler Yuta. Time to put up or shut up, motherfucker. You
Word.
hitting motherfuckers left and right, Wheeler Yuta. Now it's time to put up or shut up. This match was very good. Back and forth. A lot of stuff happened in the match. Wheeler Yuta bit Omega's head. Let's start there. Ain't seen a bite in a while.
Yeah. Bro.
Omega went for a moonsault, but Yuta lifted his knee in defense, and then Yuta blasted Omega with a drop kick from the turnbuckle. Yuta followed up with a suicida, sending Omega crashing into the barricade. Omega countered a sit-down senton. Omega connected with a big elbow strike and then Fisherman Buster for a near fall. Yuta avoided the V trigger and rocked Kenny with a shot to the back of Kenny's head. Omega superplexed Yuta for a near fall. Omega and Yuta traded forearms. Yuta planted Omega with two German suplexes. Omega hit Yuta with a front snap kick. Omega nailed Yuta with a Snapdragon suplex, and then a second Snapdragon suplex. Omega connected with the V trigger. Omega tried for the one-winged angel, but Yuta escaped and put Omega in the seat belt for a near fall. Omega walloped Yuta with a V trigger for a near fall. Don Callis walked to the ring, but security held him back. Takeshita snuck behind Omega and planted Omega with the Blue Thunder Bomb. Yuta splashed Omega with, but Kenny kicked out at 2. Omega scored the pin after the one-winged angel on Wheeler Yuta.
That was a good back and forth.
Yep. And then we had the Claudio Castagnoli jumping in the ring and attacking Kenny Omega after the match. The attack after the bell, Takeshita getting it on, and Excalibur. Claudio and Takeshita assaulted Omega after the bell until the Young Bucks and Adam Page ran down with chairs to even the odds. The Bucks held Claudio while Page was going to hit Claudio with the steel chair, but the Dark Order ran down and pulled the chair out of Page's hand as the show went off the air. Now we're getting into the fucking bullshit with the goddamn Dark Order getting involved. I don't like it. I don't like it. Stay the fuck in your own goddamn lane. And your lane ain't nowhere near the main event that these guys have. Stay in your goddamn lane.
Joe, I can kind of see you joining the Dark Order.
If I joined the Dark Order, I'd be turning them into BCC number 2 because I'd be beating the fucking dirty shit out of them. I'd be beating the fuck out of them. I'd be Brody Lee all over again. I'd be beating the fuck out of them motherfuckers. Like, what kind of dumb shit y'all doing? Fuck out of here.
Well, that is crazy. It's crazy.
Get right, bitch. Get right. Anyway, that was a decent. It was a decent Dynamite. I look forward to the next couple weeks because we got Blood and Guts coming.
Blood and Guts.
The Elite versus the Blackpool Combat Club.
That's gonna be something.
Yep, it's gonna be very nice.
All right, is there any word on AEW Collision?
No.
Nothing.
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 0. Well, I do, but I do got it. But the matches it was boring, so
It was boring.
Okay. The first match, I never gonna lie. The first match, the rest of the matches wasn't even really good. The first match was MJF came out the ring, the talking shit and everything, and then M.IT.B came out and said I could do it better. Who called me? They called me before they called you. They wrestled and shit. Pretty good match, but MJF picks up the win.
Okay.
That was a good match.
Yeah.
Okay.
MJF and
Cool.
Ethan Page.
Hey, you said that the wrestling was boring, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't too much care about him. Juice Robinson and Starks, Hobbs and Dusty Rhodes, Strong and Samoa Joe, maybe. I mean, I didn't too much care about Collision this week.
You gotta say it right, man. He's rock hard, Juice Robinson.
I think he's a big fan of calling someone rock hard. Pause.
I think they need to make Juice Robinson a Blue Chew representative.
Hey, why do they still got Miro fighting jobbers, bro?
Hell if we know, bro.
That's the build up. It's called the build up.
Again,
they're building up his character, feeding him victories.
I hope so.
To push him into a higher level.
And I hope so. That's the end of AEW Collision.
Yeah, bro. Bro, they build him. So you didn't like Chris Stecklander and what you call?
Nah, I don't too much care about some of the women that be wrestling. I can go make a sandwich or two and then come back and still don't miss nothing. You know what I mean?
Chris Statlander is good though.
Yeah. What about Roger Strong and Samoa Joe? You weren't a big fan of that either?
I like Samoa Joe, but I just didn't like how the matchup was. It was I didn't too much care about it. You know what I mean?
I didn't too much care about it.
It ended. I feel like they're trying to make Samoa Joe versus Punk in the finals.
Oh shit! Most likely, yeah.
I'm just saying it. They said they wanted Punk to feud with Samoa Joe when he came back, and I was like, oh, here it is.
Man, I don't know what to say about all that, man.
Here they go. Hey, to me, my favorite feud was AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. They had the best feuds in Impact.
We're going back to ROH early 2000s.
Maybe it might be good. Maybe we'll have to see who don't get hurt.
You say who don't get hurt.
Don't get hurt. It'd be a good match.
I mean, they're both kind of injury prone and old, so I mean that's a very good possibility on both ends.
Hey, CM Punk, he one sneeze away from tearing his ACL.
CM Punk's gonna go for a forearm smash on Samoa Joe. He's gonna hit him with a forearm, and he's gonna tear his fucking bicep, his pectoral muscle, and then as he does it, Samoa Joe's gonna step wrong and blow his hip out.
Dude, why I can put that whole visual in my head, bro? Why?
Because it's true. You're gonna see it happen. He's gonna give him a forearm smash. His pectoral muscle's gonna go out, and then Samoa Joe's gonna step backwards, and his hip's gonna go out.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna have two of your motherfuckers on the floor.
Okay. We now we're running a little thin on time now.
Yeah.
real thin on time.
All right,
we need to please cover the important stuff.
Yeah. Oh shit! I don't know what's important. I'm gonna do a quick rundown on Raw. Quick rundown. If it's a man,
SmackDown, we covered the pay-per-view, so that kind of covered SmackDown.
Yeah, it kind of covers SmackDown. So I'm just gonna do whatever happened and whatever happened that stood out, and probably the match. I'm gonna cover. Thank you. Hey, so okay. We did have a little bit going on. Okay, we had started off. Okay, some more Damian Priest versus Nakamura. Pretty decent match. The winner was Damian Priest.
Why do I want to see him come out to Purple Rain now?
Wow.
I'm going through these kind of fans. Anything is anything. Okay. Rousey confronted Baszler too about what happened at Money in the Bank. You know what I mean? She did confront him, but it didn't turn out too good. It didn't turn out too good. Anyway,
That knee,
bro,
man. That knee was crazy.
bro. Blah!
That fucking knee rocked the shit out of Rousey.
And then Rousey started talking about she wants some more or something like that. She said like she wants some more or something, man. You like, girl, you better sit your ass down.
Put it out, bitch. They just rocked your ass with that knee, almost crippled your ass. Better sit your ass down somewhere.
Yeah. Like okay. Up next, we got they had a tag team turmoil match. Which included several tag teams like Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green, Kaden Carter, and Ken Chance, Ilma and Nikki Cross. Boy, I wanted to stop right there, but we ain't gonna stop right there. Dana Brooke and Tegan Knox and we got Hartwell and Lorraine. Like I said, we gonna scan through this shit. Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green wound up taking the big W, and they're gonna potentially face the women's tag team champions. Okay, cool. Now we did also have a match with the Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders, and the winners were the Alpha Academy. The match was alright though. Well, it was so. And we had something that I'm tired of seeing. Something I'm tired of seeing, and I think everybody else tired of seeing too. Rhea Ripley versus. Can somebody fill in the blank? Can somebody fill in the blank? Natalia, Natty, baby. No. Matter of fact, in the words of Bianca Belair, girl, or some shit like that. Whatever. But she, shit, really put some hands. Rhea put some hands and feet on her ass. Now, Natalia did have a couple good little whatever, but ultimately Rhea took the W. So moving on past that, we also had Matt Riddle versus Giovanni Vinci. Moving on past that. Okay. Matt Riddle did. Yeah. And then also Drew McIntyre made the save when Imperium came out to attack Riddle, man. No, which that was we all see now they finna build some shit up between McIntyre and Gunther again. Okay, whatever. I'll way they want to do it. Dominic Mysterio versus Seth freaking Rollins.
Dominic.
Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Thank you, Joe. He dirty, all right. He dirty, all right. Dirty.
He's
Dominic
a dirty
Mysterio.
motherfucker. Dirty motherfucker.
He is a dirty motherfucker, bruh. Seth Rollins won by DQ. You probably whatever you think probably happened in this match. I ain't gonna lie to you. like I said before, we covering this shit quick.
Everything shy Rhea Ripley dropping Seth Rollins with her finisher.
Yes, bro. And beside whatever little thing with Bronson Reed, they pretty much conclude Raw. They pretty much conclude. Any questions, class?
I'm fucking sick of China 5.0.
China 5.0.
Raw was a subpar episode this week.
Yeah,
like
it
a
was.
D.
Yeah, it was. It was.
D minus.
It had little spots now. Don't get it twisted. It had little spots,
Yeah, but
but
yeah, bro. But they gotta do something, man. AEW is fucking killing them. Their fucking shows have been, goddamn, man. Their shows have been 5-star, and compared to, it's like eating a steak or eating some like dog food. I mean, it's bad. It's night and day.
yeah, okay. Now you remember back in the day. Okay, when you watch Raw, bro, you excited and shit. You all excited, you ready, and you seen the fireworks go off, and you hear
Yeah,
Jerry Lawler. I mean you hear Jim Ross saying, "Welcome to Monday Night Raw." You know what happened after all the fireworks and
Yeah.
after all of the talking with the commentaries and stuff like that. You know what happened
yeah.
after that?
Showtime.
It was showtime. They went and started the match. Nobody came out and did a fucking monologue, no, shoot a promo, or none of that shit. Every now and then they did. But
Yeah,
back
because
then,
they had Stone Cold and The Rock, people like that, Triple H.
well, they got to build a new Stone Cold and Rock. And they already comparing the, oh my God. I forgot to mention this. Y'all. Check this out. Okay, Kevin Nash had something to say about LA Knight on his podcast.
Oh, we're going to talk about this now. Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about this. We got 4 minutes, y'all. Let's get it. Let's talk about this. Basically, Kevin Nash is not feeling what LA Knight doing because he feel like he's ripping off The Rock. And I did notice certain stuff that LA Knight did say was kind of
Yeah. No, listen, Big Kev's got points.
He did.
He does make a point.
He did. He kind of is. And then, but you have been noticing though, he do give that vibe like kind of like a newer Rock, well, the old school Rock, The Rock, not Dwayne Johnson. Them two are two different motherfuckers. Back in the Attitude Era and a little bit on past that, that was The Rock. The motherfucker you see now, the motherfucker you see pop up every now and then, the ball hit some bitch, the big swole motherfucker, that's Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson and The Rock, the People's Champ, are not the same guys. Dwayne Johnson is boring on the mic. The Rock was very entertaining, and people are trying to compare them. And I see LA Knight is trying to act like him. And then one guy I was talking to, he was saying he's more of a combination of Stone Cold and The Rock. And I'm like, really, bro? I mean, I see he might have sat back and watched a bunch of promos from them guys, but back then, I mean, those were the guys that did the good promos.
I'm gonna say he's more The Rock.
More The Rock, yeah. The Rock was hell with the promos now. Rock was hell.
What were you gonna say?
I said having everybody recopy somebody's shit
all the fucking time.
Hollywood's doing it with movies, and TV shows. So why don't we do it with wrestling? Oh wait, wrestling's been doing this for years. They copy people's shit.
Yeah.
Recycle, reduce, reuse.
Yeah, that's what it is.
How many Kurt Angles have we seen?
A lot of them.
Well, get ready because Gable Stevenson's coming soon, and that's going to be another one.
And yeah, they're gonna be his other son, his son he didn't know about.
Right. Jason Jordan works in the back now. He's a backstage guy.
Yeah. Hey.
My thing about the LA Knight thing, The Rock ain't said nothing, came out and said nothing, no diss and nothing, so said nobody else.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, for real, man. But
he ain't dissing him. He's just saying like he sees it. He's seeing it, and he wants him to do something original. That's all. He's not bad mouthing the guy's abilities. He's just saying, Big Kev was just saying, hey, You're kind of sounding and looking like The Rock right now. You're vibing like The Rock. You know, do something original. Stop stealing other people's material. That's it. That's all he was saying.
Yeah. Okay, Diesel.
D-Walk, go ahead. Go ahead, D-Walk.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, but you notice though, it is reused and shit like that, but it's working.
Yeah.
It's working. Now, okay, guys. Final thoughts on anything we covered tonight, y'all. Final thoughts on anything, everything. It doesn't matter what.
LA Knight for world champion. Hashtag LA Knight for world champion.
Hashtag that, y'all. If y'all watching, hashtag that, y'all. LA Knight for world champion. Yeah.
We need
D-Walk, what you got, man?
No, I ain't got nothing.
You got nothing you want to say? Well, if nobody got anything, I guess this will conclude P.U.W.F. Wrestling Talk. Invisible Man. Hold up. Before Invisible Man come in, we gonna sit here and we gonna play this shit out, y'all. Is he here? Oh, I thought. Anyway, we're gonna play this shit out, y'all. It is I am him, Kane the Destroyer. This right here is Joe BNCO. This right here, D-Walk. Invisible Man, take it over.
And always remember to like, follow, subscribe on Twitter. Hit that Twitch on Rican Reactions on Twitch. Hit that follow on Facebook. Hit that person that has that heart next to them. Anything else is kind of crappy, like the one I did right now. Stay healthy, stay happy. Every Thursday at 9:30. Enjoy the madness as we do together. And remember, we are the podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans. We like wrestling like every other person. The difference is that Joe's got a mouth. Good night, everybody.
Good night. See y'all.
One.